Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bitcoin Analytica. This is your host, Joe Saz, and we're going to be talking about some Bitcoin today. So, hope everyone's having a nice evening, and yeah, we'll get straight to it. Make that a little smaller. All right. So, let's talk about what we have going on today. This is actually good to see. Some good trade signals. Short signals at 4 in the afternoon. Interesting. So, this is a good position. This is a good position. Close long, enter long. I mean, you can even stop and reverse here. There's profit. I guess focusing on the overall picture here, we have a dual band confluence still, and let's take a look over here. Support, consistent support at a much higher point than we did over here in the low 26,000s. Excuse me. So this is actually really good in my eyes. The fact that we have so much support chasing the run. We were expecting a full retrace, which we basically got on this. So can it go lower? Maybe a little bit. We didn't get the full 100% experience, but we definitely got most of it. So to me, this is a pretty full retrace here. And we have a lot of buyers chasing the book. So this is bullish to me for now. Taking a look at CME gaps, we actually have a CME gap overhead now. Right up here, we have a CME gap that'll close at 28,130. So upside action's looking good. Almost filled that CME gap overhead, 29,130 close. But nothing else. A couple CME gaps on either side. We got one down below the 29K, and we're sitting with one right underneath us as well. Daily is looking interesting. This all happened in the end of the day, last few hours of the close. So this is interesting. A massive rejection after we pumped above the all our moving averages, almost sitting on top of the intermediate term moving average. But the fight, how bad is it that we lost? I mean, I don't think it's worth crying. This is just spilled milk. Just spilled milk is all. And silver entered a bear trend. So this is something we definitely want to note, that markets might be slumping a little bit. Let's see if we have any comments. What's up, Edward Park? Great to see you, my friend. Hope all is well. Life is beautiful. Good to see you here. I'm over here just chilling. Figured I would hang out a little bit longer, run through the analysis quickly, which we've done for all those of you that are here for the quick analysis and want to get moving. Now we're kind of chilling, so if you guys have anything you want to talk about, don't hesitate to bring it up. Edward, hope all is well, man. How are you doing? Test. Okay. Yo, Brian, what's up, man? Good to see you. Hope all is well, my friend. I feel like I haven't seen your name pop up for a minute there, but great to see you. And just curious, what do you guys think about streaming this time a day? You know, what, like, is 9 o'clock? This is 9 o'clock my time. Is this kind of late? Is this, you know, is it 6 o'clock better or something? I don't know. I'm just curious to get your feedback, you guys. Oh, damn, that's funny. Edward Park. I actually just watched Band of Brothers probably like last week. Oh yeah, I remember I was sick. And so I watched it when I was sick, and that's a pretty damn good show. Miniseries. That was a really good one, man. That was pretty crazy. And then I watched the other one after that, or I don't mean like whatever. I watched the other one called The Pacific, and it seems like it's kind of made by the same type of style. And I watched it all. I gotta say, Band of Brothers was way better, but they were both good. 3:34 in Dublin. Oh snap, Brian. What are you doing up this late, man? Yeah, dude, it's crazy to watch like something like the Band of Brothers or Pacific. Okay, Big Ugly, thank you. Good to see you here, Big Ugly, always. So, yeah, I might be just so you guys are aware, I have been talking to some old contacts, and I might have a good exchange for us all to pop into. I'm gonna test it out, and once I'm done testing it out, I'll negotiate some bonuses. I've already proposed some ideas to them to offer some bonuses for everyone, so we'll see what they come up with. But I need to finish testing it out, and then once I'm done with that, um, if I like everything, then I'll definitely back them, and I'll make sure we all know. I'll post a link in the Discord channel. So yep, that's definitely coming along, and yeah, the back to the Band of Brothers in the Pacific, dude. Watching that stuff is pretty crazy, cause like a lot of those guys get ripped up, man. You know what? I'm gonna hit tone up right now. Andre, what's up, man? All right. Right about time. Nice. Checked all news. Nothing is around. Pure FOMO. Yeah, what was the FOMO I saw? What was something I saw? Uh, some car manufacturer, maybe a Japanese car manufacturer accepting Bitcoin. I'm gonna hit tone up right now. I gotta get tone on the show. We talked about this like a month ago. Oh, he's probably at Pacific Bitcoin. So, maybe like later this week I'll hit him up actually. I should just say what's up anyways. Late nights though. I used to work nights, man. I used to work a graveyard shift at a gas station, and it was midnight to 8 a.m. I read a lot of books, man. I did a lot of reading. Wasn't shit else to do. There was probably like one rush at 12 at 150 to 210, all the people trying to buy alcohol. And um let's see here. And then there was like a rush at like 4 and then 6 and then like as I was leaving maybe 7:30 or something. Um yeah, so I read a lot of books there. Um well, I read Aristotle, a big collection on the books of Aristotle. I read the Bible. My friend gave me a what's that religion? Jehovah's Witness, I think, Bible. And I remember reading through a lot of it, and they kept referring to people as slaves. Like, I am a slave of God, instead of saying I'm a servant, or something like that. And that was something I found interesting. I kept reading that one. Didn't really agree with that word, because I don't think slave it's just not the right word, because God isn't oppressing us how slave masters oppress slaves. Maybe not all of them are oppressive like that, but I think servant was more of a adequate word for that. So I read a lot of that. I read probably read like probably half of the Republic because I'd already read some of that. Trying to think. Oh, The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho. That was the first time I read that book. I read a book by oh man, I think it was Don Miguel Ruiz. No, that's the Four Agreements. It was a book about like a damn, why can't I remember it? It's a book about a shaman. Hold on. It was a book about so this one guy like wants to roll with the shaman and get enlightened or something, and he takes four different drugs or three different drugs. One of them made him like a little angry dude, kind of like a little speed demon or something, and he like hallucinated jumping real high and all that. Um, Don Juan, I think might have been no, Don Juan might have been the name of the book. Uh, It was weird, but this is the thing. A lot of people brought in books for me, and so I would read those. Um, yeah, that was it. That was. I just remember there was a thing called a Little Smoke, and that was like the one that I think he connected with the most. And yeah, let's see. So how are things going at Embley? Pretty shit, man. Embley's pretty fucked right now. Yeah, Big Ugly. Trying to think. I've read a lot of fictional stories and stuff, but at different phases in my life, when I'm back into reading, I usually start with the Bible and roll around from there. And I just sometimes I'll get into a rhythm where I read so much, man, and I just kind of keep strolling through from thing to thing. Sometimes I'll finish like a book real quick, man, like a day, a pretty big book. One time I read three, like probably 600 pages in a day, maybe 6 to 800 pages, and it was three different books. Last when before I got booted streaming, so that was like January or something like that. I read that time. I read shit. What was it? I can't remember all three books. I remember one of them. It was a Constantine book, and I read. So I read Constantine, and yeah, yeah, man. So Big Ugly. What do you read when you jump into a book? What's your kind of go to? And Edward Park, amen. I love God. I love my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Shout it from the rooftops. Um, yeah, so let's see here. Brian K. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Didn't know. How are you feeling lately? Are you feeling strong and good in yourself? I hope you are. Yeah, Brian. What's up, motorist? So, Brian, I'll tell you what, man. Like I practice what I preach, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I'm not in pain. I worked very hard on something, and there's a number of things in my life that are difficult, but the truth is, man, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. It's that simple. It's like every gift that I've ever been given, God could have fucking chosen for me to die one day when I was just walking. A car could have crashed into me and smashed me into a brick building in the city, and I would have been dead. Or a fucking air conditioner could have fallen out a 40th story apartment and could have smashed my body to smithereens. Or any at any moment in time, the most freak accident that could possibly happen could happen to you and or me. I would get fucking zeroed. And I just realized more and more that it's all in the hands of my Father in heaven. And if God needs me to struggle in order to strengthen me, then that's where I'm happy to be. And it's uncomfortable and it's painful and this and that. But, I'm really not that phased anymore. I know full well that I'm going to fucking zero out one day. And I might as well have honor at every twist and turn of my life. And at the very least, like, yeah, I'm not doing the best I've ever done in my life. I'm the happiest I've ever been, that's for sure. But I'm still gonna preach the good word, to you all to stay strong. Do your push-ups, do your sit-ups, do your shower water cold, eat healthy. I'm doing everything I say I'm gonna do, and I haven't been very comfortable for a while. I got burned pretty bad not long ago, and Embley got cracked, and that was a big part of my future. As I was mapping it out, and being with Embley was really had a lot of potential there. But Joe Biden and all these fucking policies and FTX crash and all that stuff, pulled a lot of the faith in cryptocurrency from financial institutions. So now it's like I'm kind of back at square one in my life, but the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. It's that simple. And if God needs me to learn a lesson through pain, then that's how it is, and if God needs me to if God gives me, some of my wind back in the sails, then I'll be a happy man, but all in all, it's praise God praise Jesus everywhere I end up, because there's always something of value that I can learn. So I don't just say these things. I definitely practice them regularly every day. So let's see. Lately read Health Economics Investing. Let's see here. Health Economics. What would I recommend? It's I think there's no, I don't know, man. I don't really have that stuff very much. I don't really read that stuff. A lot of people say read The Art of the Trade. I think I started that one a long time ago, didn't finish it. And Think and Grow Rich are two of the biggest ones that people have recommended that I read. But I tend to go more toward like religion and philosophy stuff, science, The Secret of Light by something Brown, maybe. Brown K. Stay strong, man. You're a lovely person with good things in life are coming for you. Hey, good things come, amen. Bad things come, I got it, amen. Whatever I'm meant to be doing is what I'll be doing, and it's not me who determines that. Yeah, there's definitely some of your own initiative that goes into what happens, but I mean, you see crazy shit all the time. The absolute nastiest and worst people will get some of the most things, at least the earthly things, and at the end of the day, that's not what I'm here to really accumulate. Wisdom is far more valuable to me. Strength through my faith is very powerful, stronger than anything. In the Bible, Jesus always said, all these people that were healed, Jesus always said, your faith has healed you. That was always interesting to me. Very interesting line. So I'm always gonna figure it out, If I gotta disappear to the woods for a year till the next bull market, I'll give you guys a heads up, and then I'll fucking come back with before I start streaming again, I'll make sure to shave my face and buzz my hair, whatever happens, life is good. Life is good, guys. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and it's not just grow for this life, it's grow for the next life. So that's what matters to me most. And yeah, I do hope that that my time comes, but whatever's needed of me, whatever God decides is best for me, that's where I'll be. So let's see. Yeah, back to you, Big Ugly. Health, economics, investing. I'm trying to think, man. You should read up on electroculture. If you're into health and you grow any of your own stuff, you have an aloe plant in your house, you should have an electroculture for it. Let's see here. Damn, I haven't had a bookshelf for a long time. I don't have my books up. I don't know if you're into religion and stuff, but that's kind of been my main focus. Science, religion. Science, religion. Yeah. Right now I got the Bible open. I was reading the book of Daniel earlier. Yeah, good stuff. So, yeah, what's up, anything else? Oh, yeah, motorist, what's up over there? Hope everything's good out in the West. Are you going to Pacific Bitcoin as well? Yeah, nice consistency even on the 15-minute chart. I like this. You got a good trade here. Good trades. I always enter stacked. So, this probably is a decent position here already. Like I said, you guys, I'll have an exchange hopefully within the next week. And then I'll make sure to get the best bonuses I can. And once I do that, I'll post everything in the affiliates channel in Discord so you can know what's up and make the determination if you want to plan a little bit over there. I'm going to do the best I can to get everything. Back in the day, I used to be pretty relentless, man. I used to get some good shit for my people. And I'm working actually with some of the same people that know more exchanges, so. Joe, do you watch perps on the chart? No, spot is good for now. I don't watch perps because, you know, let's just look at this right here. Look how liquid the spot book is, and look how close quarters we're talking in perps. Actually, it appears that this is actually, perps are probably more liquid, aggregated, but it's a much tighter bid-ask spread. So I don't know. I think I just get better information from spot. It's how I started. I did once upon a time create some uh perp signals, and these haven't been updated for a long time, and I haven't messed with them very much at all. But this is some perp work. All these signals are based solely on perpetuals. Yeah, it's interesting. I would need to revisit this though. I have done stuff like that though, where I had a sole focus on perps, and I made some good stuff. Let's see what Saz 1.0 is doing. The oldie but goodie. Looking pretty decent there. Yeah, just missing the top signals. Maybe it's just because it's a 15-minute. Ooh, Saz 3. Fucking dangerous. Definitely sniping. But, yeah, this one was, I think, a little more tight. Finance perp. I probably haven't updated that in forever, though, so no point in even looking. Saz Danger was actually made for a trading competition. So, yo, what's up, Phil? Lord of Bitcoin. Good evening. Both of you, thanks for joining. Saz Danger was initially created for a trading competition. And it was danger because the signals were a lot more sensitive. But then as Bitcoin started to go up like crazy in value, I think that trading competition was probably at sub 10K Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin went up higher and liquidity was stacked differently, I mean, you know, had to adapt, and somehow danger worked pretty decent. So keeping that one around. Keeping that one around. Yep. How are you, Phil? How are you, Lord of Bitcoin? What else do we got to talk about here? I think Motorist asked you a question, but you might have disappeared for a bit. So, all right. Look, the signal is pretty consistent right here. I like the look of that. We're seeing a lot of dust run through the book. It's nothing really significant, you know. I haven't seen a whole number. Bitcoin 0.1, 0.1x, you know. There was a 1.2, 1.3. Very small amounts of liquidity. We're stacked up in a $10 aggregation right now, so 600, 610, 620. And you can see that there's about 5 or so dynamic aggregations stacked on the sell side, and probably like 8 or so bid side stacks, and that's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm doing well, brother. Thanks for asking. So let's point this out. We got 1, 2, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one isn't that. Actually, a couple of these aren't that big. It's usually the top 3 aggregations that are the most active, most dynamic, and yeah, it's stalling out a little bit. There's definitely activity. 30 pack, 20 pack, 10 pack, 30 pack, 7 pack, 30 pack. 18 just pulled 28, 28. Someone is about to. Yeah, it wasn't even that much that caused that pull. 0.4. You guys, there's probably so much fucking bullshit, bot behavior type shit going on. The order book is shifting around a lot, and there isn't a single buyer acting on any of this. 8.6, 8.5, and look, we're not even seeing buys. 8.4.7, 9.7.8, 9.4. Top of the book, nothing moving. on the trade history, and that was all one dude that pulled their order. A lot of scared people, a lot of bot type behavior, a lot of funk going on. How it is sometimes. Yeah. So you guys, we got October 4th coming around. Hopefully nothing crazy happens, but October 4th might be like the emergency broadcast channel thing, and like a lot of people are sketched out because tons of shit's getting hacked right now. Did you guys hear about like the MGM stuff and all that? And then there was, after the hotels in Vegas got hacked, what else was there? Um, no, I can't remember actually. What was it though? There's something being hacked like right now. I feel like maybe it was trains. Yeah, I scroll through too much shit these days. We'll find it though. So October 4th, a lot of people are sketched out about it. Probably good to have some water on hand, and some food in the freezer and some stuff that can last a while. Some canned tuna. If you guys are got a little bit of doomsday prepper bug in you, get some canned tuna. Some health rice, some good rice. You can cook up some tuna and rice. That shit's pretty decent, man. Just cook up a little bit of rice, throw the tuna on, and if you really need it, throw some hot sauce in there for flavor. Definitely been in survival mode more than once. These days, hot sauce gives me heartburn, so I can't really eat it, but I probably could if I ate it a couple days in a row. Heard about MGM. There was a threat about October 4th. It's not a threat. It's more of like a emergency broadcast thing that everyone's supposed to get, and it's like something always happens. It's like one of those situations where everyone believes that it's used to cover some shit. But yeah, there's one hot sauce that I have that doesn't mess me up too bad, but like Tapatio, it kind of messes with me these days, and Cholula. That those aren't really my favorite hot sauces anymore. I used to pound fucking Tapatio. I might as well drink that shit straight liquid back in the day, but nowadays it's difficult to handle. So yeah, good to have some shit. I went and got some canned meats, and I bought like 20 pounds of rice and a few cases of water. Just good to have that anyways. Just good to have that anyways. Who knows what's gonna happen these days? You know what? Maybe I can look on my phone. But yeah, October 4th. I'll have to like look at it. I'm gonna try to remember stuff more. My brain's just been a little foggy since I got sick. Whatever I got sick with, it hit me pretty hard, and I just been like, I just feel like sometimes I'm at a loss for words. Like I'll be stuck on one word. I'll be trying to say a better word, and instead two lesser words will come to my mind, trying to describe the superior word, and it won't pull. I do like to use one word if possible, instead of 10 when one will do. Try to limit my speech to more descriptive and encompassing words. But yeah, I just noticed the past week I got like whatever I got, man. I was pretty pissed because I eat so healthy and I'm, doing all that stuff right. And so it was I took it personally getting sick. I was cracking up, man. That shit, I got sicker than everyone else, and here I am freaking eating the healthiest and all that, but hey, it happens. Now, Big Ugly, let's talk about water filter. think I can filter river water. I heard the best. This is actually kind of weird, you guys. Um, there's a water filter called a Berkey water filter. I think it's Berkey, and I'm really thinking about getting one of these water filters. Apparently, the EPA tried to like ban them because they're fucking like too useful, and it's just crazy. Um, like the story behind the banning of the Berkey water filter because it uses like silver oxide or something, but that filters out like everything imaginable. In addition to like obviously I'm sure other filtration components, but the Berkey water filter, I've been really thinking about getting one of these days. To filter your average water from a river, you really only need a ceramic water filter, and that's more to take out the bacteria and the nasty protozoa and crazy shit like that that can cause severe digestive tract infections and giardia. So a ceramic filter is definitely good to have, and there's actually ceramic filters you can buy that fit right on top of a Nalgene bottle. So you just screw it on, and then you just pump the water into there. I'll check it out. Pro 1. Yeah, supposedly all our devices will be alerted on the 4th. Some people saying to turn off your phones. Yeah, so there's definitely something happening the 4th. I don't know exactly what it all means. Like a lot of people thought September 23rd was going to be a buggy day because all these movies that focus on the end of the world have the end of the world as September 23rd. Knowing, I don't know, all these movies, I just saw a bunch of fucking things on it, so. Berkey has some plastic parts I didn't like. Interesting. Pro 1. So is the Pro 1 still the silver thing? Oh, Bitcoin motorist was driving, gonna try to make it to Pacific Bitcoin. Nice, man. I hope you make it. I'm curious to hear what you'd say about the Bitcoin community now versus a little while back, because you know, it's been a tough bear market, and it's also been a tough past 2 3 years. It's not like things have been booming. The Biden's lying about all the job numbers and all those fucks in the White House right now, and all his representatives and all these fuckheads and blue fucking piece of shit Dems are fucking everything up. And I think they made it harder to get jobs, and they're fucking letting tons of illegals over, and they're becoming a massive tax burden on residents of various areas. And I think a lot of shit got fucked, man, in the past few years. So I think in addition to a tough bear market, which I think is just difficult in and of itself, um, I would say I would think that this bear market, combined with the general things that have gone down, the loss in jobs, for whatever reason, and the inflation, the increased cost of living massively, is, I think that really changed how a lot of things are being done. Look at gas, man. I was at the gas, and to get gas in my car, at the high end gas is like 4.80 or something like that a gallon. It's really really surprised by that. So just interesting stuff going on these days. So I think this bear market is a little more hopeless because a lot of people are fucked. So just fucking keep your head afloat. I think that caused the Bitcoin community and the crypto community to suffer some losses, man. I think we've lost a few good people and definitely lost a lot of hopium, plebs. We lost a lot of peeps, man. So yep. Okay, so the filters that you did the research, Pro 1. I'm gonna take a look, Big Ugly. I have a good filter, a countertop reverse osmosis filter, and I'll do some digging to see how good it actually is. But I was thinking a lot about upgrading. Thinking a lot about it. So, yeah, what do you guys think about the crypto community? You think it suffered some losses as a result of the bear market gloom? It's been a tough bear market. I don't think I don't think anyone's really been immune. What? Wait for Black Friday sales for Bitcoin. You think? I mean, shit, man. This I'm a little concerned about the future. Like we still have that fat CME gap down below, and actually, while you're here, Big Ugly, CME gap that we're really dealing with right now is the biggest one is overhead. We got two CME gaps to the downside, um, two CME gaps to the upside, technically three, but we have a CME gap right here as well right now. So this is definitely curious. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 in close proximity. I mean, this is crazy. This is kind of crazy to me, but that's what I see on the daily here. Oh shit. Haha, how funny. That's funny you said that, because I am really I'm concerned about Bitcoin, man. You know, just saying what I was saying, right? Talking about how the bear market's been a particularly gloomy bear market. Um, you know, I would like to be at 30,000 by the halving, and I feel like that means we need to get to 35K so that we can have like a good foot in the ground at 25K. You know, a $10,000 move down that's pretty dramatic, right? And I feel like that's enough drama if something was to happen. But if we go from 26 and we start the drama sequence, then it's probably going to be 20K and maybe 18, you know? So that's one of the things that I keep thinking about is, you know, this winter, I think it's going to happen. I think we have a black swan. If I had to really put money on it, I would bet my car that there's going to be one black swan event before the halving. And it could be the end of this year, it could be early next year, but it's probably going to be a big black swan event, man. Um, and I'm a little sketched out. Phil C. I'm shocked at all the people who I met on BTC Twitter that are so recent in a Bitcoin 20. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I can't say I meet too many people. Phil, where are you meeting all these people? You talking shit about shit coins and you got a crew of people that'll jump in? What's the deal with the plebs these days? Where are you finding everyone? Yeah, I'm trying to because I don't see anyone, man. I just don't see anyone anymore. So that's kind of I just feel like it's all, you know, it's all cracked, you know, cracked community right now. It is just crypto. It's all crypto. It's not just Bitcoin. It's you know, it would be one thing if it was one crypto community, but it's like I just don't see anything. I don't see freaking XRP tards fucking running their mouth. I don't see BSV tards running their mouth, you know, here and there with 20 people like in a ringleader tweets. But I'm not seeing the 1,000 fucking comments underneath the freaking Tiffany Hayden tweet, you know? David Schwartz, all these XRP fanatics, and then you got, Roger Ver. I don't know. Did I block him? I don't think I did. Big ugly alts are gonna get wrecked. You mean more wrecked? Shit, man. I don't think this is the reckoning for crypto. Like, we used to talk about the reckoning, like altcoin death. Numerous coins dropping to zero. And we've definitely seen that happen with a lot of cryptos, but a good handful, probably a lot, but I've seen it with a handful. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we're in for a shitcoin apocalypse. Probably not for a while. I think we probably have one to two bull markets before that's even, I think, on the table. Probably some shitcoins are gonna start to die. Like Litecoin. Litecoin should be dead. Litecoin is absolute trash. It's a fucking worthless shitcoin. Copy paste to Bitcoin, multiply the fucking cap by 4. Charlie Sheen, classic exit scam. I always say he fucking exit scam to applauding hodlers. I always thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen, man. The founder of a coin, fucking selling his bag into his hodlers and saying, "Oh, I'm doing this to decentralize the community or whatever." And that shit was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard. And the fact that anyone believed him was absolutely ridiculous. Phil C, all my interactions on Twitter are BTC people, not so much crypto, but it's mostly the same people over and over again. Yeah, I'll tell you, man. It used to be so different, man. I made a lot of friends, and we all just talked a lot of shit, man. It would be a lot of different people, and you'd go to crypto events, and it would be flooded with all kinds of people. Oh, you're this guy. Oh, you're that guy. Yeah, da da da. Cracking up, good times. So, yeah, that's it's just not the same, man. And yeah, shitcoiner's been quieter. I mean, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think what the last thing I saw shitcoiners really rallying behind. I don't even think shitcoiners rally behind fucking Craig Wright anymore. The one that I probably paid the most attention to as far as a shitcoin rally was Richard Hart. And I want to look at his page right now. See how many comments and retweets and shit he's getting. Richard Hart, 330,000 followers, 329. Let's see here. Last tweet 4 days ago. 1,000 retweets, 3,000 likes. 1,000 and 2,600. He seems to be getting decent amounts of retweets, decent amounts of likes. But nothing crazy. Seems a lot with, like, he's talking a lot about the SEC. Yeah, so I'm not seeing much. Dick Hart, yeah. He's not posting fucking big PP comments and, fat Hummers and whatever dumb shit he was up to. Who else is a fucking shitcoin ringleader? I'm gonna try to look for Roger Ver. Let's see about Roger Ver. Roger K. Ver. Let's see, 300. September 21st, last comment, last thing, post, 341 likes, 180 retweets. He's getting 10% of Richard Hart. Yeah, Mirza, I actually agree with you. Richard Hart used to be a super legit Bitcoiner. 100%. He got the inner scammer demon though, 100%. Yeah, dude, that was a big fucking big turnaround for a Bitcoin ringleader. Yo, foil fuckers, what's up, dog? Let's find those ruby mines. Yeah, I'm okay with signals. I would like to see some fucking ruby mine action though. You're absolutely right, but the problem is, in order to get a ruby mine, we probably need to move down. So let's hope it doesn't get too bad, that bad. At least not yet. It would be last time we. I remember the first time I ever saw a ruby mine when after I made the signals a long time ago and then made the ruby mine, right? And I didn't even call it the ruby mine yet. I just made those colors and they didn't have a name yet. And at about 9,600, before the bull run started, must have been May, June, July, or something like that of 2020. And we started running, but right before we did, a bunch of fucking orders just got placed in the book and printed a ruby mine preceding the run in the 5 to 10% band, and that was crazy, man. That was the first time my friend actually said, "Oh, so you have gold mines? So is this one the ruby mine?" And that's why it's called the ruby mine. I actually didn't make that up. I made the colors for it. Never thought that it would ever happen. And then when it happened, my friend called it a ruby mine, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's what it's called, yo." So let's see here. Big supporter in the BSV camp, defected, been posting internal BSV. Oh shit. Christensen, defected, Craig, fake Toshi. Yeah, fuck that dude. Fake Toshi. Piece of shit. What a fucking scammer. What a liar, dude. Craig Wright's the dumbest fucking liar, man. And anyone that believes him is the dumbest fucking idiot. So Roger Ver's not getting shit. Who else? Let's look at Kevin Fawn. Let's see if he's even a thing. No results. Oh wait, hold on. Kevin Fawn. He's just retweeting. I'm not seeing any original content. He got 6 likes. He's basically getting my interaction. Let's see here. Who else? I'm curious about Peter Todd though, because I like Peter Todd. But let's see what kind of stuff he's getting. A Bitcoiner. Let's see. A Bitcoiner with the original content. 14 likes. 14 hours ago. Da, da, da. $63 likes on one, 26 and 9 on the thread. 14, yeah, not much. Oh yeah, let's look at HODLNOT. Seven hours ago with 1,200 likes. 400 likes 9 hours ago. 21 likes. Wow, that's a big drop. 18 likes. 75 likes. 251. Okay, so it's just when he says, yeah. So it definitely looks grim, man. We're not seeing the same type of interaction we used to see, man. He used to say bullish and he would get fucking 15,000 likes and 20,000 retweets. So yeah. Oh, let's see. Edward Park. That dude tried to convince Michael Saylor to get into Bitcoin back in 2013. Who? Roger Ver? I don't know. Oh, Richard Hart, maybe? I don't know. Who's going to buy shit coins if we have a recession? I don't know, man. I think shit coiners are going to buy shit coins. Because, you know, the dream of winning the lottery in crypto is probably more of a reality than in buying lottery tickets. So I feel like there's always going to be those people around, man. Always going to be those, you know, bear market buyers, bottom buyers. Um, yeah, so I can I can see why it happens. The pipe dream is strong. And Mirza, I agree with you. These signals are definitely strong signals. They're beautiful signals, consistent signals. I like what I see here. And I like the fact that the buyers have chased the book to the upside. That's fantastic. So, had a good look at some of these Twitter peeps. Excuse me, guys. And I'm not seeing much interaction from even some of the biggest people. So, yeah, I think this has just been a really painful bear market, man. It's been a painful 3 years, and there was also a bear market. So, I think that's just what gives us a little bit of the what's it gives us doubt, you know, a lot of doubt going on. I'm sure a lot of people aren't like, look, we're close enough that we should be thinking about the halving. I mean, look, you guys, it's in the fucking little months away picture. It's in the midterm picture. We all know what tends to happen with the halving. I mean, I think it's gonna happen again. I would bet. Look, I'd bet the house on it. To be honest, I'd bet the house that within the fucking by the end of the year we're gonna be at six-figure Bitcoin at the very least. If I was gonna just call anything a sure thing bet, I would bet by the end of next year we're gonna be equal to or greater than previous all-time highs. 65,000, let's say, equal to or greater than 65,000. I would bet the house on that. So we're so close. Like to all you that are struggling and wondering, I would say, look, all you gotta do is fucking make it 1 year. We're we're 2 months. You know, we're 90 days out from the end of the year. We are from there 5 months out from the halving. Probably gonna be a black swan event that fucking scares everyone way the fuck out the market. It's gonna be nasty. It's probably going to recover pretty quick, and then we're probably going to go sideways into a halving. And then after a few months of going sideways, we'll probably start to really scooch our booty up. Plus, the last bull market was disappointing price wise. Yeah, Phil C. Look, I think we should have hit triple digits last bull market. It would have been a lot better. Who knows? COVID, a lot of shit was going on. Lockdowns, you know, a lot of things were going on. So who knows, man? Who knows? But this has been a tough 3 years, and I would really bet that we're gonna see a six-figure Bitcoin. But if I had to bet the whole house, I would say we're definitely gonna be equal to or greater than 65K by the end of next year. You know, Mirza, I don't think it's gonna take longer than we expect because it's happened like this every time. You know, it was. I'm not saying the day of the halving we're pumping. I'm saying probably within the next 3 months. Give the halving time. Let's take a look at the daily. Let's take a look at the daily. 2020. Where are you? May 2020. You know what? Maybe this will help. Ignore that for now. Oh, what? Come on, I thought I had the halvings marked. Alright, well, I think there was a halving 2016. You know, I probably need to see these exact dates, but... Yeah. I need to know when the last halving was. Does anyone know when the last halving was before May of 2020? Was it 2016? If you can, please message it in the chat. I think we'll be below all-time high. I'll take you on that bet, Big Ugly. End of next year, loser buys a cigar. Man, saying that now, I feel like a lot of people owe me cigars. I've probably made a lot of YouTube bets. Brutal bear market indeed, but Bitcoin rewards the patient. 100% stay liquid. That's definitely one of the reasons I'm bringing this up, is because all we need to do is hold out for another 9 months to a year. It's that simple to me. Like, change your standard of living if you're that stressed. Fucking, eat less food. Fucking pay for less OnlyFans subscriptions. You don't need 16 OnlyFans girls you're buying. Fucking drop your shit. July 9th, 2016. All right, let's take a look at July 9th, 2016. July 9, 2016. And what did that look like? 2016 is over here. April, May, June, July. So after the halving, we had a Black Swan event, and by December we were going sideways, and then it was early 2020, early the next year. So actually, Big Ugly, we're locked in on the bet because I already said yeah, but I forgot to mention that it could be early into the 2025. I have said that. I'm 99% sure I said that on stream. So I do believe that it is also early into the next year, but I would bet that we're look, it gets redder and hotter the further you move along, and that set us up for a pretty massive move to the upside. Pretty sick moves. 3,000, 4,000. Man, that whole year was crazy, man. Yeah, so I probably won't see the one before it, but whatever. Since it's just a cigar on the line, I'll keep the bet because it always makes it more interesting. But if I win, you have to smoke a cigar with me. If we meet up in person and you're like, I don't smoke cigars, you still have to smoke a cigar with me. That's the rule. Let's see here. Mirza Joe, I hear you. I just don't like that we're expecting it to happen. I need something to be different this time. Only thing I can think of for it to take longer and reward. Yeah. Who knows, man? It's all good, Big Ugly. For the sake of the bet, let's say, 62. I don't think that matters that much, to be honest. Because I'm really expecting to be much higher than that. To me, the bet is a win if we're in the six figures. So, nah, the $3,000 isn't the make or break to me. Like $100,000 is the make or break to me. So let's stick with 65. Yeah, I wonder though, I wonder. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. And Big Ugly, trust me, it's just a cigar, man. We'll smoke it together. Even if I don't smoke cigars, I'll smoke a cigar with you. But I don't know if I'll ever not smoke cigars. I fucking love cigars. Jeez, man, I love cigars. So big games will be 2025 if history rhymes. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what? That just means we have to last a year and a few months. It's all the same, same ballpark range. To anyone that's struggling right now, just fucking look at the big picture. Just gotta keep pumping. Never smoke a cigarette. That's fine. That's fine. 100%. That's fine. Yeah. Cigars are the real deal, man. Yeah. All right. So definitely a cigar then. Um, I'm just curious. What do you guys think about that poker thing I used to do every Friday? Would that be fun again? Bring a couple people, including some of you guys, if interested, to pop in and play some poker. Um, day of the week or something like that. I'm just trying to think of some fun random ways to get things done. Keep things light and entertaining. Cause yeah, it's just not. I don't know, man. Who else is out there? Tone, Tyler's gone. I don't know what Fibbo's really doing, but who else is a streamer that I enjoyed? I feel like I know a few streamers, but I haven't really spoken to anyone in so long. I need to hit up Crypto Face too. So yeah, all right. Well, maybe I should wrap it up. I hear the Nightmare Before Christmas. I put that on for my son to fall asleep to. And I don't know if you guys can hear it from out there, but it's definitely toward the end right now. Oogie Boogie is getting confronted by Jack Skellington. So seems like they're about to save Christmas. Um I think we can do like, a very small amount Big Ugly. We can just change the table rules. You can basically have it like in Satoshis, and you can say you can have the table be like 1 and 5 small big, and you can have like 5 and 10, and then 25 and 50. So yeah, we'll figure out some poker ideas, but I was just wondering, we can make it real cheap and just really focus on the pleasant times. But yeah, yeah, Mirza, thank you for the kind words there, and everyone. Yeah, it seems like everyone's feeling it. I'm actually a little tired myself. It's kind of early, but just fucking lay down and play some Fortnite and crash. So yeah, much love, guys. I'm very thankful for the support. Hit that like and subscribe button. Join Saz Analytica Discord channel. You can find that on the website sazanalytica.com. I'll have an exchange that we can be talking about here pretty soon, where I'll be trading again, and I just got KYC'd out of BitGet, so we gotta fucking move on, and I'm testing it out this week, so we'll test it out. Would be great. Oh yeah, shit, man. I'm on OBS right now, and I'll one of these days when I'm like, if I switch to YouTube, it'll show that I'm fucking doing this thing. Hold on, I wonder if I can do anything from my phone. Try to say something, Brian. All right, guys. Everyone, much love to you all. Work hard. Be gangster. Fucking stay healthy.